Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Movie Monday. So Gladiator is an iconic movie which has led to iconic memes and other things that I have seen on the internet. And people have talked about this movie, about how good it is and how good it looks. But me, despite all I've heard about it, many good things rather than bad things, I have never seen this movie. And I find that disgraceful. I am disgraced. I am disgusted in myself that I haven't seen this movie. Somehow, all these years, watching all the movies that I've seen, somehow I missed out on this one. But I'm going to see it now, for the first time, on my LG 4K OLED television with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos through my LG UBK90 4K Blu-ray player, because what better way to watch it than in glorious 4K Ultra HD. I cannot wait to experience this movie. I heard good things about it, and based on the synopsis and the look of it, I think I will enjoy it. I do like the old-fashioned fight type movies, so I'm really looking forward to this. And I think I've seen a couple scenes, because I remember Joaquin Phoenix's character and Russell Crowe, obviously, and there was a scene with grass. I can't remember what the scene exactly was. I think I've seen a couple like 2-minute clips and a few memes, and that's about it. I know a couple of the cast members, but yeah, it's mostly going to be completely new to me aside from reading the synopsis. So yeah, I'm going to experience it in the best way possible in 4K. Hopefully I like it. Let's do this. I recognise the theme as well. Yeah, I recognise that from somewhere. Anyways, give me two options: theatrical and extended. Really? They fit that all on one disc? Is that what you're telling me? So I chose to watch the extended edition, and literally the first clip is Ridley Scott himself, the director. He's saying that it's not the director's cut. The director's cut is the one that he released in cinemas, which is the normal theatrical version. This extended version involves scenes that he cut out that he thought might be interesting people to see on the Blu-ray, I guess. So despite him saying that, I'm still watching the extended edition because I want to see all the scenes that he filmed. But I guess his vision was the shorter version. But I'm still watching the longer one. And I noticed on the disc, you know, it's got Dolby Vision, it's got HDR, so, you know, as you would expect. But yeah, I expect some good quality viewing here. So I'm watching the opening battle. I love battles. I love watching battles like this in movies. For example, 300 the movie, Game of Thrones, Vikings, those two TV shows. I love these old-fashioned battles. I love watching them. And in this one, the opening battle in Gladiator, it's bloody crazy. I'll tell you that, it's bloody crazy. Also, I'm hearing Pirates of the Caribbean's theme song. Dun 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 dun. Specifically that part of the song. I heard that in this, like a different rendition of it, but it sounded like Jack Sparrow's theme, except slightly different. I just thought, I'm not saying they're copying, I'm just saying, like, it sounds very similar. I just thought, oh, that reminds me of something. Pirates of the Caribbean, that's what it reminds me of. But yeah, honestly though, the theme playing during this is incredible. It's just so damn good. So I've just seen that scene. Are you not entertained? That scene. Bad impression, but that scene. This is the first time I've seen it in context. I've seen it in clips, I've seen it in memes and GIFs. Haven't seen that scene in context. Now I have. I think I just saw a hyena. Someone has a pet hyena. You know they're crazy when they have a pet hyena. Just heard that pirate scene again. You know, the first big battle in the Colosseum. I just heard that pirate's theme song again. I feel like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies took inspiration from this movie in terms of like the score. Considering I definitely hear Jack Sparrow's theme song here. And I know this came out first as well, so maybe there's something in there. Maybe there's something I don't know about. But anyway, this movie, 4K wise, looks great. I expected it to be quite grainy, because older movies tend to be, because they're shot on film. Like 300 was quite grainy, you'd notice a lot of the grain on there. On this one, there's a bit of grain, but you don't really notice it that much. It's, for the most part, very smooth. And it looks very nice. And it sounds good as well. So I'm enjoying the 4K, and the movie itself, in terms of like the actual movie, it's a good movie so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's very dark at times, and especially near the start it was quite emotional. But yeah, it's action-packed. Whenever there's a fight scene, it looks great, and it is great. It's awesome. And so far it's been a good movie to watch. Just hearing that Pirates of the Caribbean theme song again, just, you know, as you do. Also, what's his name? Commodus. He is a villain you really want to hate. You really want to see, like, die in this movie, like, taken out, because he is such a massive prick. And it just, like, what he does at the start of the movie is evil. But how he acts afterwards as well, he's a real piece of work. And Joaquin Phoenix plays him so damn well. You can tell he's played the villain well when you really hate him. I think this movie also shows you, I guess not just this movie, but movies like it, they show you how brutal life was back then. I think this is like, it's not accurate 100%, but it's based on, I think, true events. And I did look up, I think the director wanted to make it as realistic as possible, so he had like proper advisors and people that knew about those days. So yeah, the things you see in here, they're awful, but for a lot of people back then, that's how life was. So it's just crazy. Wow. Just wow. And that ending is incredible. The final fight, followed by what happens after the final fight. Powerful scene. Powerful scene. I just love how that ending was done. That was brilliant. Like, it was a bittersweet ending in a way. But based on how the story went, I felt they ended it perfectly, and it was really nice, emotional, sad touch. It wasn't like a happy ending, but it was just like the way the story went. This ending was fitting. I feel that's how that's how I will describe it without spoiling it. But yeah, it is a very dark, emotional, sad movie, and I felt the ending fit the movie, but it was so perfect with the music playing in the background. That was cut so perfectly. Haven't seen the theatrical version, so I don't know how different it is. Obviously they added in 15 minutes of scenes. That wasn't obvious, but it was obvious to me because I've seen the cover. But yeah, this is a good movie. I rate it a 8.5 out of 10. The 4K is good. It sounds good as well. Good picture quality. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. The cast was brilliant, you know. Fantastic performances all round. As I mentioned earlier, this is what life was like back then. And the way these characters portrayed that life, it was really well done, I think. And the ending was a powerful scene. One of the best endings I've seen in quite a while, I think. That was good. That was damn good. Anyway, yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. My Godzilla vs. Kong 4K Steelbook has dispatched, so and it's coming out on Monday, so I guess that'll be next week's episode. And then after that we'll move on to things I haven't seen and things I want to rewatch. So look forward to it. See you later.
Cause